What is up, everybody? It is Blind Metal Gamer here with you once again, and it is time for another channel update here on the channel. And I know it's a bit late in the month for me to be doing this, but I have been quite busy outside of the YouTube space, and I felt like now was the right time to be giving an update on things such as future live streams, game streaming, stuff like that, as well as some pretty cool accessibility stuff that I've been keeping an eye on when I'm not streaming via cannotplaythat.com. I do want to start out by saying that there will be streams on the channel in the form of these rambles, and I will be streaming gameplay from time to time as well. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try going over to Twitch. I'm going to be going over to Twitch, streaming over at twitch.tv/Blind Metal Gamer, and doing some stuff on that platform and putting it here on YouTube. So don't worry, you will be getting the content you love, just in a new format with Twitch exports. Now, as far as you're probably wondering, Blind Metal Gamer, what about those glasses you use when you're streaming? The Ray-Ban Metas. I'm gonna be using those from time to time, but I'm gonna be using them for like if I need to read in-game menus, things like that. So as far as chat monitoring, I think I'm gonna stick to the PlayStation text to speech for that. And you're probably going, oh my god, Blind Metal Gamer, why would you want to use that? It's a lot easier to use that text to speech, although it is delayed. Hope Casem Wanderers told me about it. JD Devs told me about it. Adam Puckett told me about it. That yeah, it's delayed and it don't tell you who's commenting. I get that, but it's got its advantages too. Hey, what's up, viewer? But that's what I'm gonna do as far as when I'm streaming my gameplay. I'm gonna use the resources that's available to me for both here and on Twitch. But don't worry, all Twitch streams will be ported over as per protocol. That way you can see the stream as soon as I get it done and get it ready to go for here on YouTube. Now, as far as what you saw last night, the Mega Man 11 blind playthrough, I did that on purpose. I made that kind of a short one, kind of deliberately, because I wanted to um, show how these 2D platformers aren't usually playable by blind gamers. Now, I am aware that is a PlayStation 4 game, and Mega Man Duel Override will be on current gen consoles, if not next gen consoles. Hey, viewers. So, there's that. So, I am aware of that. And when I did that for last night, I wanted to give features that could possibly make the game blind playable. And let's see. So far, 9 of you have checked it out. So if you want, go check that out. Give it a like. Leave a comment down below. Now, as far as, let's see, other things as far as what's going to be coming up, there's going to be more of my Last of Us Part 2 chronological story playthrough. When I did Part 6 of that live here on YouTube, I did not even an hour's worth because it wasn't that I didn't want to go further. I literally didn't have time. I had to get done what I could, get it out there for you guys, and get ready for other IRL stuff that kind of took precedent over that. So, but don't worry, what I'm going to be giving you all in part 7 via Twitch export will be back to its former glory. It'll be all good, no worries. Now, as far as future game content, right now I don't know what that's going to be other than Invincible Versus because, as you know, I base my game purchases on an accessibility basis. We have Resident Evil Requiem coming out this week from Friday, actually. So it'll be interesting to see what they give that game. If they give that game any type of like screen reader or navigational assist or anything like that, I'll pick it up at some point. As far as Crimson Desert, same thing. I just don't want to pre-order something for you guys and hype it up and like, oh yeah, blah 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 is coming, and then I get it and then I not be able to play. I feel that would let you all down as fans. I want to bring something to you that I know you'll like, that I know you'll enjoy, and that I know I, as a content creator who is blind, can deliver to you that will be a good quality product. That's why I kind of haven't been buying as many games for the channel here as of late, over the past several years, because my vision. I want to just make sure I can deliver something to you that you will enjoy. Hey, viewers. And you're probably wondering about the Suno song that I posted today, uh, Crimson Maverick Night. That one is one I wanted to do for a while, and I know it's a bit different as far as the genres that I do, but I wanted to do that on purpose so I could just see how it worked. And hey, 4 of you haven't checked it out so far, and I've got a little preview up of it. So if you want to go check out the preview in the shorts section, feel free to go do that. So you can see if you want to check out the full version. Now, I will be going into doing more Sinnoh Metal. Don't worry, it's coming. I got something cool cooking up in my head, so you'll like it, I think. Now, as far as like I said, the new games, I'm not really sure what's going to come to the channel. That God of War, Sons of Sparta. I want to get it so bad for you guys, but I'm keeping an eye on it. I talked to Misdemeanor Rayburn, and she is going to keep an eye on it too, because as it stands right now, us blind gamers who are blind cannot play it effectively without sighted assistance. There's no audio cues for ladders, doors, things like that. So there's a lot of accessibility work that needs to go into that game. So I'm going to just kind of hold off, keep an eye out, and see what's up. And the same with 007 First Light. Now, one game that you can expect on this channel will be Marvel's Wolverine. I will be getting that. As soon as that son of a bitch comes up for pre-order, the son of a bitch is going to be mine. Because I know Insomniac, they give a damn about accessibility. They're cooking up something good in the kitchen. And the God of War Trilogy remake, Sony Santa Monica, same thing. When that bad boy gets a pre-order, it will be on this channel. Barring it is not a PS6 release. Oh God, don't get me started on that. Oh hell. Because if they do the whole bit where you have to get a PS6, your boy Blind Metal Gamer ain't gonna do that right away. I'm probably not gonna get a PS6 for a while. I want to see, what they're gonna do with it as far as accessibility and things like that. And where I'm not gaming as much these days, guys. I mean, come on. I'm not gonna buy every freaking game that comes out. Yeah, do I want to get these new games that are coming out? Yeah, but where I don't know about the accessibility, like for example, Resident Evil Requiem, I don't know about its accessibility yet, other than on casual mode. I have to just sit back and wait, guys. I know it sucks. You're thinking, oh, Blind Metal Gamer, you're just being a cheap bastard. No, I'm not, guys. I want to give you, my fans, the best possible product. And if that means I've got to wait a while to do it, that's what that means. Now, as far as Ghosts of Yotei Legends, I will be keeping an eye out to see if they add any new accessibility. If they do, and they add what will be needed, which will be a screen reader and descriptive audio, I will buy that game and I will play it here on the channel. I can promise you that. Hey guys, so we'll just have to kind of hold off and see. And don't worry, we still got plenty to do. We got Assassin's Creed Shadows. We got The Last of Us Part 2 Remastered. That also has no return runs, which we can do those, more of those. And there's just plenty, Mortal Kombat 1 still. We got Invincible Versus coming at the end of April. Tekken 8, the Season 3 pass is available for that, so I might consider that. It just, right now I just got to weigh my options for you guys. And just kind of go along with that. So, I talked to Hupcase Unwinder about it. She suggested that I do that, just what I described. That's what I'm doing, and some other content creators that I've been collaborating with have suggested the same thing. Now there have been people that say, "Hey, Blind, why don't you go out and buy those games and do like you used to?" Guys, I have to show restraint. I have to show willpower on this because if I get, like I said, if I get something and it's not going to work for the channel as a whole, it's going to be a wasted investment, and I don't want to do that for you guys. So as far as the Twitch streams are concerned, I want to do that because it'll give me a chance to stream and focus on the streaming itself. Then when I port it over here to YouTube, I can focus on making it a good product for you guys and something that you all will definitely want to see and listen to. Now, I do have a big announcement coming up for Friday, February 20th. And this is something that I and Kyra Super Saiyan have been wanting for a long time. Originally, it was going to be me and Servant to Cats, the late Servant to Cats. We're going to do this. We wanted to interview former WWF wrestler Princess Victoria. We wanted to get her on as Servant to Cats was just coming out of surgery and getting better, where she could have started doing interviews again. We were going to get Princess Victoria on. We were going to get her on the Bacon More Fun show, and we were going to do that interview. And unfortunately, you all know what happened to Servant to Cats. She passed away April 11, 2023. So that had to be put on hold. Then me and Kyra Super Saiyan were talking, and we talked. And after talking to Servant to Cats' family, I asked the family, can I continue the Bacon More Fun show with this new co-host? This individual, Kyra, knew Servant to Cats very well. They were friends, and they said, yeah, that was the only requirement. They had to know Servant to Cats. They had to have known her. So again, Kyra fits that bill. So we get to just recently, we talked with Princess Victoria. She was awesome. She was very gracious, gave us her time when a lot of old wrestlers and that would probably have had a cost involved. We explained the situation to Princess Victoria. We just said, look, I talked with her. I said, Servant the Cats died. She was like, oh my God, I didn't know. I said, yeah, she was dead. And she was just like, just devastated like we all were. And we talked, and I said, look, I want to do this for her in memory of her. She said, yeah. And we, we talked to her, and she said, yeah, because she'd be looking down on us, giving us hell if we didn't. Because Servant the Cats was that kind of a person. If you pissed her off and you didn't do something, you were going to hear about it. And she could be an out and out bitch if you pissed her off. Servant Cats could be. But on the other hand, she could be really sweet and nice too. So, okay, me and Kyra got to interview Princess Victoria. We recorded it on the 13th, which was last Friday. It will be premiering. Back in More Fun episode 10, interview with Princess Victoria will premiere Friday, February 20th at 12 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 11 o'clock a.m. Central Standard Time, and 10 o'clock a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So just come to the channel, and check it out. It's over an hour long. It's almost an hour and a half. We discussed everything from wrestling to non-wrestling stuff. You'll just have to come in and watch the interview, listen to it. I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised with what you're going to get. So there's that coming up this Friday. Then, like I said, more of The Last of Us Part 2 Remastered. There'll be more Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection. I'm just waiting on them to update that as well. So there's a lot more of that coming up too. So don't worry, there's going to be plenty to keep you all entertained. Don't worry. And these rambles will come. And the next episode of the Blindside Podcast will be coming very, very soon. Me and Kyra are going to go into the studio and record it. We're going to talk about surviving Easter as individuals with disabilities, and so not really surviving it, but celebrating it as individuals with disabilities. So we're going to be talking about celebrating Easter as an individual, as an adult specifically, with a disability, and how it was for, probably from us as children to us as adults now, and how things differ. But the common thread and theme will be the disability piece. So that's going to be pretty cool. I look forward to bringing that out for you guys. I think you're going to enjoy that too. So, really to conclude, we're just going to see what happens. So as far as other Beck and More Fun interviews go, you'll just have to wait and see. Me and Kyra have someone lined up for the next one, but I don't want to divulge it just yet because it's not really time. There's a lot more stuff in the fire too that's coming up. Again, I don't want to really discuss because, again, I want to make sure what I deliver for you is good product. That's what I care about. Giving you, the viewer and listener, a good quality product that you can enjoy. So, hey, viewer. So, with that being said, I'm going to wrap it up. Hope everybody is doing well, staying warm and safe, and having a great week or day or whenever you watch this. So, until next time, as always, you know what to do. If you like this type of content, hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and be sure to hype the video up to give it the hype it deserves. I've been Blind Metal Gamer saying so long, stay warm and stay safe, and peace out.